Welcome everybody, wherever you are. It's South Africa against Pakistan, the third one-day international, and it comes to you live from the Wanderers, the Bullring, and Johannesburg. Whilst overcast and a bit rainy, we hope we'll be okay to have this pink one-day international get underway and get to completion as well. An occasion for awareness. Everybody will be, well, just about everybody will be in pink. All for a good cause, breast cancer awareness. Yeah. Nudged onside, and Pakistan are on the board straight away.
Working for Abdullah Shafiq. He was given another go today, and have a look at this dismissal. Just a nothing shot once again, looking after the in-swinging slant. It wasn't that, and an easy catch this time in the second slip. So Abdullah Shafiq, 3 innings, 3 knots. Yeah, it hasn't worked for him at all.
Shot. Beautifully played. Away for 4. It ends the first. 5 for 1. Shot. Full and driven. We've seen that cover drive a few times through the course of the series. Saim Ayub with 4 more.
Beautifully, just helping it through that square cover point region. It's a beautiful shot.
On and off.
While the players off the field, so Grant Hollywood.
Intermittent play more than anything else.
As we all know, this is a tester for both sides.
Welcome back everybody to the Bullring, where South Africa take on Pakistan on Pink Day, the third one-day international. The series won by Pakistan. They've won the first couple, and they're looking to make it a clean sweep hit. Shot! Oh, wonderful pull shot. Babar Azam at his very best.
Square leg region, that's an easy shot to the extra bounce here at the Wanderers. Straight back into his work.
It's a nice shot. That is beautiful. An economy of movement, just a little punch. All balance and timing for 4.
I mean, that's the most difficult angle to create.
Another beauty. Full again, driven again, and gone for 4. He's in fine form. Is Saim Ayub.
Tried to pull out of that one. Got a bit of a bottom edge, and it went for 4.
Yeah, fortunate boundary, this one for Babar Azam.
Short delivery, well directed, but beautifully played. Oh, and he's missed it, Mapaka. Should have stopped that. He's a very good athlete. We know that from the catch he took. Nice drive through extra cover. Beautifully controlled by Saim Ayub. Chases on by Bavuma. He's going to get the dive out, but he doesn't make it. Couldn't track it down.
Yeah, change of angle round the wicket from Rabah. Cover drive.
That's a top edge. Chance. No. Chance in the crowd.
Yeah, it was a chance until we realised we were in Johannesburg, Hazy. And this ball absolutely pings off the bat. It's a top edge, there's no doubt that Mapaka's done it for speed. Got on to him too quickly, up in the air, and I think that's Tristan Stubbs who's on the...
What a shot that is. That is a beauty, straight down the ground, and that's 4.
My, that's beautiful.
Oh, and a bit of width off it from Bjorn Fontaine. And the class of Babar Azam getting low, using the pace and carving it through point.
Yeah, for my liking, it's just a little too fast and too flat. allowing Babar Azam to play that cut shot. Not for the first time, this time he put it into the gap. played it late, right on top of that one. He can fiddle with the long.
Boundaries may have dried up from the other end when Saim Ayub is batting, but Babar Azam is ensuring they keep coming.
You got to be consistent. So the pace has been slackened, but you've got to find the right length also. That was on the shorter side, made into a short ball, but going back into the crease, Babar Azam. There's a little bit of spin, but allowed Babar Azam a good look in, and it went a couple of bounces into the fence.
What an incredible shot. That's beautiful to watch. Through his career, you would have seen him do that so many times. 100 partnership.
Yeah, he liked it as well. We know Babar Azam is a glorious cover driver, and this was such a good angle that he created. Almost played him like a spinner. Just opening the face of the blade. Have a look at the wrist work here, boys. Folks.
It's just a check drive. It's leaning on it, using the pace of Mapaka, and the placement even better. It just looked like he was going to pop it straight to Aiden Markham. When you looked again, it was racing off to the boundary.
Oh, he's hit that with authority and power to take him to yet another 50. 123 matches, and he's got 54 ODI 50s now to go with his 1900s.
Excellent knock by Babar Azam. Getting a reprieve early on in his innings, but since then it's been all class. He got out to the shot in Cape Town. On this occasion, absolutely smoking it to the deep mid-wicket boundary. It's been a classy 50. And finishing it off beautifully with his pull shot. It's the strength of his, and absolutely smokes it for a boundary.
Short and straight to short mid-wicket. There's the breakthrough for South Africa. We saw an exquisite shot in the last over. This time he picks out that short mid-wicket.
It was quick, but Babar will be disappointed. However, it's what pace has, what this youngster has, which you can't buy in the supermarket, is pace. And so his margin for error is that bit bigger. It hits high on the stickers as he tries to get into the shot and pull it away, having pulled some away before, and it rushes him. So Babar, Hashim, you're going to have to talk us through what that break and play does and hit on the glove.
Beautiful cover draft. Once again, slightly over pitch, but not a half volley. And that is caressed beautifully.
Yeah, stunning shot from Saim Ayub again. We've been blessed to see some amazing shots. None better than this one. The timing, beautiful. Finding the extra cover gap. 144 kilometers an hour from Parker. Dealt beautifully by Saim Ayub.
Drags that one short, and the placement is superb again.
What a shot that is! My goodness, that's fantastic. Just flick off the hip. In fine style too.
Yeah, it's like when you fantasize of knowing where the ball is going to bowl the next ball, and that's the shot I'm going to play. That's the way that he's been batting this innings. Slightly short. It's just helped on its way. The key to...
There's another boundary. No one's going to chase it down here at the Wanderers on the south field. So 18 from that over, 141 for 2.
Yeah, momentum shifter over from Parker. Pakistan certainly back on track. Nice little punch down the ground from Mohammad Rizwan. I think he needs to do a world of good for his confidence, just to get his innings done.
Yeah, he's pretty good at playing. And that could go away to the fence as well. Rabada gives chase, does valiantly. but can't put it back.
Horrible ground this for having to try and chase the ball down when you're in the outfield, because just about everyone teases you. You think you're going to get there. It doesn't look like it's going quickly enough to get to the fence or for you to kind of pull up the ladder, so you keep running and it just
Use of the feet through covers, backs it up with a fantastic cover drive. Use of the feet, brings up the 150. 153 for 2. Tinya Mori.
Yeah, 12 runs off that last over. Really nice work. Very important patch this one now for Pakistan. Short and wide's gone over the top. It was such a good over up until that delivery. And a boundary off the last one means 7 off that over. 160 for 2.
Short and wide from Marco Jansen. Going for the York cutter, change of pace. Ayub, the form that he is in, not going to miss out on this. Delaying the shot ever so slightly, just helping it over cover. The deep pocket here at the one just to end the over with a boundary.
Yeah, again, nicely controlled. Let him try and hit it. Crash that away. That's beautifully controlled for 4.
I think that was the only shot that was missing, that didn't really make it to the fence, the sweep shot, and it was a brutal sweep shot. Picked up the length early once again and is putting on a show here. Against pace, against spin, smashed.
And again, manipulation of the field so good from Saim.
Games. Leg stump. Flecked up. 6 runs. Nice way to start that over.
Effortless again from Saim Ayub. Marco Jansen straying in line, straying in length. And with the extra pace, just using it. Helping it over deep square. Just a flick of the wrists.
Cross seam delivery and it did the distance. It's been faultless. Every time the ball is pitched in his area, which is middle and leg, it's gone. Either hitting the fence on the full.
Round the corner with authority. That's not great bowling. This is an expensive over now. Match 13 off it with still 2 balls to go.
He struggles to figure out what the plan is here for Marco Jansen. He's gone short a few times in this over. Being helped easily around the corner. One on top of that bounce again, and Rizwan getting into his work quite comfortably now. You feel he's almost got the pace of the wicket now.
Got that away nicely, quickly, 4 runs. What a fine shot that is to round off that over. 8 runs from it, 33 gone, 191 for 2.
And a shot that's been played so well by these two. They've got the measure of this wicket. Bosch just dropping it short, missing his line and helping it around the corner. Not the tallest of men is Rizwan. Just using the pace of Bosch. Well placed again.
He's got one that's shot and wide, and he's got himself another 100. Saim Ayub has been unbelievable yet again. Outstanding work from him.
Spotless, brilliant. And every reason to have that.
Full toss, put away, 4 runs. Rizwan this time. Ayub, 3rd 100 in 9 games, 2nd of the series. Magnificent work.
Yeah, Rizwan going across his stumps, getting it off the toe of the bat. You can almost feel Aidan Markham going.
Rizwan now picks one up and he's hit it for 6. First ball, the over. That is outstanding work.
Yeah, it had that wow factor. Full pitch delivery and it went all the way for 6, and easily done by Rizwan. He's not really been known to hit that kind of 6 over long on, but he's in great form, great touch, and Pakistan surely will not pick up more pace. Kind of performance.
Now that's out. is on his way. Bosch has got it.
Corbin Bosher on the board. First international wicket on debut. It's the big wicket of Saeem Ayub. He's bowled well, he's bowled quick, he's hit the wicket hard. Getting a little bit of extra bounce off the wickets. Smashing the gloves hard. And that's the breakthrough that South Africa were after. It's been an unbelievable innings. A pink day 100 for Saeem Ayub.
Should be okay initially. Oh, he's had a dip straight away. He lost his balance as well. Skipper takes the catch, and that is a big wicket. That was not pretty at all.
One rings two for the Proteas. We almost felt if that breakthrough happened, things will start progressing in the game. Not the best thinking from Gulam. He played so well in the previous game, coming down the wicket to Bjorn Fontaine. Completely missing that one, skying it, and a good running catch from Temba Bavuma.
Yeah, I mean, you've got to respect the game. First ball, you can't be as expansive as that.
It's 1 run added. And we know how.
That is hit beautifully. Out the middle of the bat with power. He's key for Pakistan as he brings up yet another half century.
Yeah, this is nicely played by the captain. We've seen a couple of banged-in deliveries.
Right, top edge. Rabada calls for it, and Rabada grabs it. South Africa have taken a few crucial wickets in this passage of play, and may be slowing down the rate.
I don't know if you saw it on screen, but Fontaine took a bow, and so he should do. It has been a brilliant spell from him. 9 overs, 2 for 45. But the important wicket now of Rizwan, who was on 53 or 52, looking to get going, looking to try and pepper the boundaries. And once again, Fontaine steps up, stems the flow, picks up another wicket, much to the appreciation of the local fans, all dressed in their pink. It was a decent innings from Rizwan.
31 years of age. Leg side it is, and hits sweetly. A quiet over up until that period. Ends the spell from Fontaine. It's 2:37 for 5.
Yeah, I'd be so disappointed with that. His last delivery to go out the ground. The first 6 he's conceded in the entire encounter. Given some air, and that's nicely played by Tayyab Tahir. I talked about there's a moment, and this is when you come at this time and you think, am I ready to play a big shot? Am I not? You decide, I'm just going to back.
Shot. Absolutely laid into that, Tayyab. And away it goes for 4.
Yeah, no great pace that time. Obviously feeling the after effects of going down, I guess, and slower delivery. And laced it over the top. Had to go over the top and played that really nicely.
Now, I think it's important for Corbin Bosher to stick what had.
Crunched. Salman is in decent touch, and he's coming to put the finishing touches to this Pakistan innings. On the 21, and there's his first boundary.
Yep, this is what they need. Boundaries at the end. That's going to catapult things nicely. That's a terrific shot. He's a very good player, Salman Aliaga.
The batters to hit square.
Shot. That's really well played. You understand the thinking, get out the hitting arc, but it's not quite hit his mark. And Salman is in form.
And resty form as well. We've seen this do this a few times actually since he arrived. The white ball games, squeezing that one away, back of the square, getting good connection, realising where he can get full advantage. Very nicely played. Second ball, the
Slower ball, picked, and put away for 4.
So now this is a very good over for Pakistan. 11 from it and still 1 ball to go. The bigger boundary, 66 metres on the offside, but that is short and wide and put away easily with a leg cutter.
You see Temba Bavuma talking to KJ Rabada now. Giving the deep square up. They're not going to get down and lap you over deep square.
Wow. That is out of the middle of the bat. This man, Salman Ali Agha, he's putting on a show. Once again with bat in hand.
I tell you what, it shows you how dangerous you can be if you miss your length. Going for the Yorker again, missing his length. But that is an unbelievable shot. Look at the movements of the wrists. System.
Well. There's more I can do, he says. Not just a one-trick pony. I've got all the shots. That is magnificent from Salman Ali Agha. All the way for 6.
And with the change of field, third man coming up, dropping long off down, understanding that the fan's up. But to execute this shot off the back of the bats. And
got enough on it. The die's not going to stop it from going for 4. Didn't let that one go. Didn't let that one go. Another slowie. And he's caught it and found Van der Dussen on the fence. Rabada with a second.
Yeah, he's going to be annoyed with that because he couldn't have picked him out better. There are 2 men back there. There's Van der Dussen. There's also a man back of the square on the fence as well. If he runs it off the face, it's 4 runs, nice and fine on the offside. Had a bit of a dip at it, and now he's on his way. So Rabada's rewarded with his fine work today. Dangerman goes on 48, 296.
Wow! That's up in the air. Straight up in the end. And Van der Dussen collects. I thought that was disappearing. It sounded so sweet off the bat. But no, went higher than it went long.
I was going to say that. I think it probably did. Only went about 60 metres. In distance, my goodness, it went up there for a long while. Need to sort of get some bat on this, and he did get it right out of the middle, but the arc was heading to upward. Sitting underneath it, he doesn't drop these, Van der Dussen. Short, sharp and shiny. 297 for 7.
Oh, yes! You're going to struggle to get it over him. He's rather long. And his pouch to beauty there. The man they call the Blanc.
Plucking apples off a tree. Slow delivery. Drilled back at him. I'll just grab that apple. Yeah, easy. Like a giraffe grabbing an apple. What was that? Morkel, the giraffe. Sharp catch, nicely taken. One way to stop the flow, that's for sure.
Fielder under it. Takes the catch. Miller. A flurry of wickets at the back end as Pakistan play their shots to finish off here.
Yeah, they've lost 4 wickets now, just 5 runs. Looking for boundaries all the time, but unfortunately for their batsmen, they're falling a little bit short of where they would hope they'd be. A couple of lusty blows of a couple of guys early in the order were still there. They might have got to the 310 mark, maybe gone past that, but comfortable catch by Miller. Johnson gets his second wicket.
That has been smashed. Looking Yorker, hunting the stumps. Ill-advised to do so because Naseem can whack him. We'll go for just one. The last one has gone for 11. Pakistan and 300.
And of course, was the star for Pakistan with yet another 100. Just remarkable stuff from him. And now Tony DeZorzi is going to be starting with Temba Bavuma, who is out there going to be opening the batting. Sean Pollock's alongside you. Right, Sean, what are your thoughts before we get underway?
Yeah, Hayes, I'm looking forward to see Shahan Shah free. He gets on here. I think the new ball, you saw the South Africans have it in their hands. They were pretty lethal at what they managed to do and shape through the air and movement. We haven't really seen that much in the series so far. And we know that Afridi likes to shape the ball. So if it is the case, it could be a bit of a daunting period, these first 5 or 6 overs for these South African openers.
Ramiz, how are you feeling at the halfway mark?
Pretty confident.
Gets that away. Nice shot, fairly full. Worked it away through mid-wicket, so he's away with the boundary.
Yeah, Shaheen seen him standing there thinking, okay, this is too good to be true. I'm going to try and trap you in front. But maybe that's exactly the thinking of Temba Bavuma. I'm going to stand there, you come into my zone, and I'll put you away.
Normally when you're standing on the middle stump, you're exploring both the onside and the offside.
A nice full length. That's beautifully caressed, and this outfield's been so quick. There's a boundary for Bavuma.
That was just timing. Terrific timing, no real flourish. Really nicely played by Bavuma. Boundary off the last ball of the over. I mean, 7 off that over, 2 done, 13 for done. Fine shot.
Yeah, that guard allows him to be closer to that kind of a delivery. On that off-stump channel, ball moving across him, but he was right on top of that. Beautiful.
Fruity again. Fine shot through the covers, through extra cover for 4. Back-to-back boundaries for South Africa.
Exquisite. Absolutely exquisite. This time totally in control. And he likes that line compared to that middle and leg stump angle. This is his area of interest.
Yeah, just going back to the point I raised in the first over, sometimes about the length of teams that tour away. Those last 2 deliveries were overpitched. If you go there's another metre and a half back and the ball's going through to the keeper, you will find the outside edge and you will bring the slip.
Gone! Smiles from Naseem Shah. That's an important wicket, they know that. Pakistan strike early, inside 4 overs.
Yeah, this is just his 8th delivery in the match, and I think if we have to analyse their length or have a look at a pitch map, this is the perfect length that you want to hit. One that's not overpitched, not easy to hit through the covers. Get that batter out in front of himself. That's where Temba Bavuma is. There's no way he's in control of that. Opens the face of the bat, just squares up a touch and squeezes it square of the wicket. Nice catch taken by Saima Ayub. South African captain has to be on his way for 8.
That's what he likes to do. Beautifully played, a little bit wider than that man standing nice and tight on the pitch. Good stuff from Rassie van der Dussen.
Yeah, I think this is a fantastic shot because I think he's taken this almost off stump. And with that fielder that was being in his line of sight, you have a look at it, he actually waltzed across and took it from outside off stump. So to be able to have the confidence to do that and beat that man who was set in a catching position, that's got to give him a lot of confidence.
Beautiful shot, thrashed to cover this time. That is superb from Rassie van der Dussen.
Yeah, we rave about Babar Azam cover drive, but have a look at this one. This is pretty special. In position early, has played 2 glorious shots. Wow, sweet as.
And just showing you, I'm not just a leg side player, I can open up the offside just as well. It's almost a little bit of a punch drive, isn't it? He doesn't really go through the full flourish. But what it's done is those 2 boundaries have now got rid of one of the slips. So a little bit more defensive Pakistan. He's won the initial battle.
Eased away. Beautiful shots. Good stuff from Tony DeZorzi.
Now with the way DeZorzi bats, nothing much is going to go through mid-wicket or mid-on. He's one of those guys who just closes the bat face. But he's done it brilliantly there. It's gone away with immense power. As he's waited for the ball to come too straight, just off the off stump, and worked it behind square.
I think Shine Afridi probably didn't want.
Zoze.
बहुत जोर से. Absolutely massive. Goes flat. A skimmer for 6.
Yeah, that's tough. Oh, that's a beauty. My goodness, what a ball. And that's a wicket. That's a comeback. Don't want to upset him, that's for sure, because that's what happens next. The thunderbolt. You're on your way. Wow, terrific stuff from Shane Afridi.
Yeah, great response. Felt a bit frustrated and undone by that bouncer which was given as a wide, and have a response. Dejected faces in the aisles, and he's got a big one. 4-6, and then out it was a nasty delivery in that ribcage area, ballooning up in the air and making sure that he gathered it cleanly. And yeah, very passionate, very pumped up. And so Zosi goes after scoring 26, 2 down now for 44.
Played that very well. Van der Dussen does enjoy playing the ball leg side. South Africa's 50's up.
Fantastic shot from Rassie van der Dussen. Short ball.
Squared him up. That is wonderful bowling from Nasim Shah. Markram will get 4, but asking questions is Nasim.
Yeah, that's one hell of a delivery there. Shaping at the stumps, touch of way shape. Opening Markram up. Surprising that the ball didn't carry, given the surface. Just the way he presented that seam. As a batsman, I can tell.
Going after it. Going after it hard is Markram. The pace works in his favour.
A hint of width from Hasnain. You don't need an invitation to throw the hands at the ball. You take the runs as it comes, no matter where it is.
Get out. All for a good cause.
It's an excellent reply from Markram. After a fantastic delivery on the previous one, he's hit this with full flow through the offside.
Stunning shot. Got given the length from Hasnain. Almost waiting for a bad ball. Pitches it up. Makes no attempt to keep the ball on the ground. Throws his hands at it. Fantastic shot from Aiden Markram. Great confidence builder.
Yeah, and it's the width for me. Just allowing Markram, as you said, has to free those hands up, and the technique, the pose is beautiful.
No way. A half tracker. Oh, that is lucky. If you're the bowler, you think, my goodness, I've bowled such good balls from time to time and not got a wicket, and he's started with a half tracker there, and it's been hit straight to mid-wicket. Another wicket for Pakistan.
Yeah, Bobby, I'm thinking back to Paul. He got out in a similar fashion, was a drag down, and he went to hammer it away and just hit it straight up in the air. You can see it makes contact at the bottom of the bat. It still went a decent distance, but picks out Kamran Ghulam on the fence. Aiden Markram will be spewing. It's gone for 19.
Chess situation when you've scored 19.
He won't mind the half tracker. Puts it away for 4. Lovely start for Klaasen.
He's a giant of a batsman off the back foot. I've not seen anyone hit the ball so sweetly and created his own length by moving back into the crease. Just a phenomenal hitter off the back foot.
Along the ground, hit hard. Too hard for the fielder, who might have done himself a mischief trying to stop it with his knee. It's gone for 4.
I mean, that's...
Zon Sufyan, as a captain, you get a wicket off the first delivery and then he drags the next one or the next one down. You think, oh, well, it's not too much.
Off the edge. And it'll do nicely for South Africa. 4 to begin the over.
Sufyan is leaking boundaries. He's gone for plenty and they've not allowed him to settle down. In fact, he's gone just a bit flatter in his trajectory and keen to just bowl at a faster pace.
Yeah, when you flatten faster, what it does is it gives you some...
The shots of catch it, misdirected again, and it helped the way to the fence again. There's 2 fours in a row. Not a great start, this for Sufyan.
Yeah, another short delivery, half tracker and track to the fence. Yeah, I mean, it really was an ordinary delivery, short and on the pads.
4. Wow! Where's that come from? He's absolutely smoked that. 6 runs, it's gone miles.
So moral of the story is that he's got to treat every delivery as if it's a freebie. Yeah, that will hurt the left armour even more. No ball, next one, just flown.
Oh dear. The shot was well executed. Batter will say it deserved 4. Bowler will say this is why I have fielders. He's not got any help from his friends there.
Well, this delivery was bowled at 139 and you can double it the moment it hit the blade. I think it was Kamran Ghulam who just couldn't really get around that one, probably undone by a bit of spin on it because it was hit.
Oh, that's in front. That is stone dead. The finger goes up. Really good pace from Hasnain. And on target too.
Impact in line, and wickets hitting. Nitin, you can still have your original decision of out. Stand by. Your on-screen signal now.
There's confirmation. Rasif van der Dussen. Out LBW to Mohammad Hasnain.
Against the spin. There's a lap and taken. I think Rizwan has picked it up. Finger is raised. Terrific piece of anticipation. He was there, Rizwan. And he took it. No messing up. Beautifully read by the keeper.
Yeah, it's brilliant. The modern keeper does this so often. They kind of realise that the batters don't often miss when they go down to play the left shot. He's got into position early. We saw it earlier on. I think it was Heinrich Klaasen who nearly pulled one off in Durban, or might have been in the T20 matches. But have a look on the angle. He goes down early, so he now gives himself a little bit of space, time to work with, straight into the gloves, pops up, grabs it for a second time. Naeem Ayub has got his first wicket of the evening. Brilliant bit of keeping, and all of a sudden South Africa in trouble. 5 down with just 123 on the board. Miller has to go for 3.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Solid shot, good stuff from Klaasen.
An absolute beauty from Heinrich Klaasen. Saw him play the shot a couple of overs ago with the misfield, went for the boundary, but on this occasion waiting a little bit longer. You want to call it the duck hook, but it's controlled it all the way down a deep square into the gap. Oozing confidence at the moment. The foot placement there. Ash spoke about it off air. The position of where he gets to when he plays the shot.
Yeah, he's deep in the crease. He knows that the bowlers are bowling him.
Slightly short, and that's been hammered. That is a wonderful shot from Heinrich Klaasen. We've seen him do this so many times before, and that is a terrific 6.
We spoke about this in the build-up from Heinrich Klaasen. It's a delivery that seen around the world. A lot of batters will go forward to it and look to play the slog sweep. He's developed this skill where he can just rock back, watch the feet, sets himself early, sees the length, And that's halfway up the stumps, rocking back, helping himself over deep but wicket. Unbelievable shot from Heinrich Klaasen, showing his power yet again. 96 metres, that's a bomb.
Janssen now. Picked up a boundary. Good solid shot on the leg side from Big Marco.
Yeah, he said in the last over that Ayub was bowling, how long is it going to take Janssen to play the shot? Out it's come and he's executed it quite well. But wicket up in the ring, so it's quite a safe shot. Length was there and he's got quite a long reach naturally with those long arms. Helping himself over the wicket. It's a good shot. Boundary early in the over. Good.
That's a very good shot down the ground. That is a full face of the blade. That one's just punched for four. That is extraordinary stuff.
Absolutely beautiful. 50 for Klaasen of just 29.
Oh, it's a short arm jab back. And he's found a gap. Has it gone for four? Yep. Tapped on to the wedge. Couldn't quite get there. So it's a nice way to finish that over for South Africa. 10 from it, 162 for 5 now. That's cracked away. It's a very good shot. That's going to go for 4. It is. That's unbelievable stuff. That is really good batting from Heinrich Klaasen.
Wow, incredible shot. If he keeps playing just the way he's been playing, you're going to see something spectacular tonight. Have a look at this. Deep in the crease, allowing the ball to come to him, getting on top of it, and meeting the ball in line with his eyes. Fantastic shot.
Down the ground. What an extraordinary shot that is. Didn't even hit that hard at all. That is unbelievable stuff from Klaasen.
Wow, again, Klaasen is giving us a textbook example how to stay still at the crease, allow the ball to come to you, and just punch it down the ground. We always know that Klaasen doesn't move his feet that much, but it's the contact. He's still allowing the ball to come to him, and that's been special for him tonight.
Short delivery, very well directed short delivery, top edge, and it's gone for 4.
There you got a cut.
12 off the over, 1 to go. Chopped away, and that screams. That's been slayed for 4. 16 runs off the over, 178 for 5.
He's hit that probably 5 meters, 6 meters to the...
Toss, hit down the ground, nice and straight, that's 4. Not always full tosses to Klaasen, he's going to put you away.
The power on display from Klaasen is something to really savour.
I think you also have to appreciate the placement. Got a man in front of square now for that back of length delivery. Klaasen.
Let's try the Yorker length, the fuller length, because he's staying put in the crease and just helping him.
Picks it up and picks it up with ease. He made that look so easy.
Yeah, spotless batting. Ray's incredible hitting and making it.
Now the problem I have with this angle of attack for Shaheen Shah Afridi is that he's coming around the wicket. The smallest boundary is to where the scoreboard.
He's looking for more, but this time around, he doesn't have enough. Shaheen Shah Afridi will celebrate the big wicket of Heinrich Klaasen. And Pakistan now know that 3-0 is a real reality.
Well, a foot here or there would have gone for 6 once again, but Klaasen plays like this. He backed himself once again for a 6. He's already had a 6 and a 4 in this over. And Pakistan can now breathe freely, just a little bit. For once not been able to middle this one, and a pressure catch taken in the deep by Tayyib Tahir. Yeah, it's a massive breakthrough. But what a knock, what a player.
We've seen the hitting power of Janssen before, and here it is again at the Wanderers, just as things started to get quiet. He wants a double dose, this time goes square, and that's even bigger.
You gotta love him, absolutely love him, because he's
using the feet, but this time around, he finds the fielder. Sufyan has been in amongst the action and now has two on debut.
And if he's talking about using his feet, give himself room. He was looking to carve it over the offside, was Marco Jansen. And the contact actually wasn't too bad. It was just the elevation that was lacking. No one back on the long off boundary. Try to get underneath it, but just picks out Mayul. And he's been in the action throughout the whole series. Sufyan gets himself another wicket on the evening. Marco Jansen after some.
It's a lovely shot. Got into such a good position to play that shot.
Sufyan hasn't offered up much width. I just found wanting.
He's looking for boundaries at the moment. He knows from South Africa's point of view that's the way to... Don't think that Sufyan knows where to go now. He's gone wide, he's given an opportunity.
Got a hold of it. And he'll go all the way for 6. You're on 14. Fielder takes the catch. Excellent work running in. Looks like Kamran Ghulam up there, is it? No, Abdullah Shafiq. That's a top catch under the circumstances, a pressure catch. And it...
An appeal results in the finger going up. The bowler will be very happy with that. Kagiso Rabada has a conversation with his partner and they decide.
Pitching in line, impact in line, and wickets hitting. Nitton, you can stay with your original decision of out. Your on-screen signal now.
It's a good umpire, Nitton Menon, that is for sure. Experienced as well, and he knew straight. He has 4, and Pakistan complete a 3-0 series win over South Africa. The first time it's happened in South Africa in a men's ODI series.